Mr. Lincoln! Where are you, Mr. Lincoln? You can't just abandon me here, man. You hear me? You can't just disappear. Mr. Lincoln! Mr. Lincoln!
You know, to tell you the absolute truth of this situation, I'm not exactly psyched about having to be back here in Miami. Not so much a destination as a detonation.
Miami, goddamn! What's up, man? What is love, man? Sorry. Yo, I can't keep up, Chuck. Nah, I can't do drugs.
Yeah, I just watched the movies all my life, but now I'm here at 47, you know what I'm saying?
Strip clubs, drinks, more drinks.
Women, that's it.
Girls and women.
That's it, man.
Especially the women.
Watch your step, don't slip, the floor's wet.
VIP is like what it stands for, a very important person. So with that status of you being a VIP or a very important person, it means you, in some instance, run things.
Oh, you want this heat? Cause I was about to
Yes. The party, the lights, the dancing, to be free. Get our boogie on. Say it.
This pussy poppin'.
Amir, what's going on? Amir, can you hear me?
Everywhere in Miami. Angels watching us. See that guy right there? This is an evil spirit. You could tell. You talk to him and the way he expresses himself, you know he has anger. He has some type of demon spirit.
No. Hey, it's Mila.
What the hell is going on here, Mila? What's up with Amir?
1 second, he was talking to Mr. Lincoln, and the next he was like this.
Who's Lincoln?
The old guy who gave us 15 G's.
Look, everyone is looking over. Listen, we gotta get him out of here.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Toshi, I'm losing my shit.
But he's breathing, right? Amir's still breathing.
Well, yeah, he's breathing.
Then let's get him the hell out of VIP.
What about Lincoln?
I don't know who the hell that is.
Well, he didn't just disappear, did he?
Good old Miami, where cosmic battles were lost and cosmic battles were won. Celestial ceasefire agreements were brokered, and all too human promises were, and here's where I blaze in, bro, broken.
Back in the day, there was like kids who would tell these stories about like demons having war with angels. You hear a kid talking about Satan being in South Beach, I mean, you gotta listen.
And as I listen in to the conversations of a city, there they all are, like I was never actually away. The me Miamians still whispering out some story about the war between angels and demons they once heard from so-and-so who heard it from so-and-so on the corner of Ocean Drive and 8th.
I've heard of territorial spirits, like running certain areas. Or around here, there's got to be an oppressive spirit. Because you go walk right out here by Sisters and people are usually sleeping on the sidewalk, you know. At one point they just had a bunch of tents out there. And people feeling depressed, you know, and hopeless.
Sometimes you do run into people that are possessed with demons. And sometimes you do run into witches.
All right, on the couch.
Right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. He's breathing, isn't he? Tell me he's breathing.
Yeah, he's breathing.
That's good. It's good Amir's breathing.
And there he is. The reason for my revisitation to this fair and vibrant city. Amir Hernandez, former graffiti king and now wannabe nightclub entrepreneur, lying on his Armani-clad back on a scuzzy-looking sofa in the back office of Frenzy, Miami's premier party hotspot.
What was... Look, he made a sound. Amir made a sound. Mila, I heard it.
No, Toshi, he didn't make any sound.
I think this is bad, Mila. This is very bad.
As opposed to good. As opposed to this is very good. Amir, can you hear me, Amir?
Amir Hernandez now wavering in the space between here and wherever.
Please, Amir. Wake up. Just wake up, please. Please.
Amir Hernandez, who made a promise, a solemn promise to me, the tumbler, on those sun-cracked boulevards way, way back in the troubled day. And I'm sorry to have to tell you, Amir, I am just not the kind of creature you welsh on. Dig?
My grandma used to pretty much talk about demons. She used to always say, like, be careful when you rub against the wall because, you know, certain demons will jump off the wall and jump on you. Yeah, I don't walk. I lean on it, but it's like, you know how some people just walk and slide along the wall? I don't do that.
Now, I know none of you small-time bros and big-time homies are gonna need any kind of reminding from a high-rolling tumbler such as I about the devil's own attempt to conquer and enslave this, the always clement and almost always swinging metropolis of Miami in the closing years of the century you all once counted as the 20th.
Like, kids in the street in Miami would talk about this stuff, like these demons that they would hide in abandoned refrigerators, and they would have gateways to hell inside of these refrigerators. And the demons, like what they liked most about being in Miami, I guess, was like the dark human emotions, jealousy, hate, and fear, which runs a lot in Miami. People call it Sin City.
See, look at you back there. I never knew it was attractive to act like this bad bitch.
Nor will you need to be reminded about the running battles which raged and roared in the streets all the way downtown, across to Overtown and Wynwood, and somehow made their violent but celestial presence felt as far as the $1 million surf down on Ocean Drive. A cosmological battle for the soul of a city which was almost exclusively witnessed and remembered by the packs of street children who roamed those wild and perilous boulevards in those now distant but no less treacherous days. Street kids, like this sorry-assed Welsher Amir lying on his back on a scuzzy-looking sofa, while in another part of this city, if we listen really, really closely, all those freaks and misfits Amir used to hang with, and who knew and properly respected this Amir as the graffiti king poet of the spray can, as the pick-asshole of the warehouse wall, are already lighting their cigarettes and shaking the ice in their drinks and telling their stories.
So I'm at Churchill's and Amir pulls up randomly in this Beamer, okay? We're all sitting outside smoking cigarettes. He gets out of the car. He just walks right by us, goes inside. I don't know what he does. And when he comes out, he kind of just like looks at us and tells us he's quitting the scene. He's over it. He's done making art. And I said, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Amir, of all people?
the dream, man. You want to be on top of the world. You want to be a Hugh Hefner. You want to be a playboy. You want to be the man, the mayor of the town, the key of the city. And it's an ego trip, man. If you know, it's like Humpty Dumpty. You're gonna crash.
I gotta go, Mila. I gotta get out of this office.
What?
I can't be involved in this. This is not something I can be involved in.
And if Amir dies? What do we do if Amir dies?
Then that's his mala suerte. But I don't need the popo involving me in any kind of investigation.
Toshi!
All he had to do was fetch DePayne and bring him to the club. That was all Amir had to do.
DePayne.
Go if you're going, Toshi.
Well now, Amir, you truly have had a blessed life to be attended to by loyal and beautiful Mila. And, of course, to have been taken an interest in by a tumbler such as I.
I think it's really weird because I've known Amir a really long time, and I actually, I just always thought he was really real. I mean, he came, from the streets and lived this super hardcore life with all these other, street kids, and he told me how they made up this whole kind of, mythology to kind of keep them alive, sort of. He would tell me that they thought there were demons, lurking in the black-tinted windows of Jeep Cherokees, and that there were angels hiding in refrigerators, and, I mean, this guy, really has some serious stories.
And yeah, I know we're talking about kids. Motherless, fatherless, street kids surviving against all the odds and cruel vicissitudes that the careless world did throw at them. Starvation, violence, and, of course, good old-fashioned indifference, which was, without question, the meanest foe of all. But a promise is a promise, no matter who makes it. And if you're dumb enough to betray a tumbler such as I, then this is what you got coming to you, bro. So here he is, Amir Hernandez, now a dude of 27 who was hoping tonight in the VIP section of Frenzy to take his one big desperate shot in the lottery of last chances.
Anything happens in a VIP, man. That's where it's at, man. Champagne is flowing. Ladies like champagne. They like to drink for free. They like money, you know. And you know, where there's ladies, there's guys. Trying to be where the ladies at. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
But before we go any further, let's at long last get all our introductions out of the way, shall we? I mean, well, what more can you say about me? I'm a tumbler, a fighter, a high roller from the other side of your reality. The reality you rarely venture toward. An angel, if you will. Yeah, you heard that right. An angel. Get over it.
Don't you die on me, Amir. Don't you die on me. Amir.
Now, as you're most probably realizing, this is not exactly the way Amir's big day was supposed to pan out. So let us take this opportunity to spin the Rolodeck of time and place and travel back to this very afternoon to 3 p.m. if you want to be specific, and take a look at our man Amir as he stands on a sun-kissed corner of Little Havana, making what must be at least his 50th call.
Oh, come on, man.
To the culinary maestro of really, really, really early daytime TV, the chef who the crusty-eyed and half-awake world knows only as...
You reached DePayne. I'm let around right now, but hit me up with your message and I'll sushi you latte.
Hey, DePayne, what's happening, bro? You good? Receptionist at the hotel, well, she said you checked out this morning, but she mistaken, right? Right? Tell me they made a mistake here at the hotel when you just take in Little Havana. Call me, bro. It's Amir.
So here's Amir standing like a lost but not quite extinct dodo outside Domino Park, where all the Cuban gentlemen play. Each one entirely oblivious to the young man now doing his best to swallow what is to prove to be the first anxiety attack of the day. Because Amir's big plan was all, and I mean all, resting on Depayne.
So Amir hooks up with this promoter. The promoter tells him that if he brings some celebrity, that he'll give him the VIP section and guests will come and spend all this money buying bottles. You know the bottles are $500, like minimum. So Amir goes and gets that guy Depayne. You know that weird celebrity chef that was on that stupid show? Depayne, right? He thinks he's gonna bring Depayne and he's gonna sit in there and Depayne is gonna pull all these people and they're gonna pay all this money to sit in the VIP with him. So he sets this whole thing up. He puts Depayne in a hotel in Little Havana. Amir goes to pick up Depayne at the hotel, and Depayne is gone. He ghosted out.
He's flown the coop, he's quit the scene, he's ghosted out, and there's not even a note by way of explanation. There's just these fine Cuban gentlemen slamming down their dominoes on this shiny Tuesday afternoon. And Amir has a sense somewhere that there's a message and a meaning in all that's happening to him today. But he beats down that treacherous thought, as that is a thought that would have been thunk by yesterday's Amir, the graffiti king. Amir, the Picasso of the warehouse wall. Amir, a.k.a. A-OK.
You reached Depayne. I'm let around right now, but hit me up with your message and I'll sushi you latte.
And so, as all we celestial warriors used to say back in the day, game over, game begins. Game over, game begins.
Yo, Mila.
Amir? You picked up Depayne, okay?
Yeah. We all hooked up fine.
He good?
Yeah, he's excited. Depayne's real excited about tonight.
So I can tell Toshi that. For sure, I can tell Toshi that.
No problemo, Mila.
It better be no problemo, Mila. Because we have 15 paying guests at $1,000 a piece, Amir.
You think I forgot?
Toshi at Frenzy has really gone over the line for us. He really has. Pulled some strings, secured that VIP section we wanted, everything.
I know what Toshi's done.
And what's more, he now says he's happy to take just 30%.
30%? Yesterday was 25.
And you know what Toshi told me? That he's like totally psyched to be meeting Depayne. I mean, you'd think Depayne was as big as Drake or somebody. So what's he like?
Drake?
Depayne.
Depayne's a sweetheart.
So, can I speak to him?
Sorry, Mila, honey, sorry, you're... tell Toshi I'll be there as soon as I can. The pinga!
Now, if we could take ourselves a saw to Amir's skull and have ourselves a good old root around in his brain, what do you think we would find? Because, hell, when you add today all up, it doesn't exactly look too good for Amir on the Depayne front.
On my dead brother's soul, I'm gonna kill you, Depayne, I swear.
And as Amir flounders in the hopeless swamp of his own despair, panic spilling like a slough of bad molasses, Amir now races back to the purple Beamer he has rented at some unimaginable cost. As he bumps the start button and guns the engine, he hears the words of his bro and late-night homie, DJ Bob.
You have to go back to being a street artist, man, because it's what you're meant to do.
No, Bob, no way. Not now, bro.
See, man, I could have told you all this was gonna happen. I could have told you, man.
But the unpleasant conversation he had with his erstwhile friend and confidant, DJ Bob, in the weeks before Amir decided to reinvent himself, now spins out on repeat like a stuck CD.
You just screwed yourself. You shot yourself in the foot.
Shut up, Bob. Thank you.
I don't know what you were thinking.
I said, shut up, Bob.
But what does Amir do? Well, Amir considers doing a DePayne and getting the hell out of Dodge. But that would most certainly be the end of him and any rep he might have made as any kind of bad Miami entrepreneur or street hustler supremo. And that, well, that just cannot happen because Amir is a winner and not a quitter. And as for his former life of spraying masterpieces on warehouse walls, well, Amir knows that graffiti art don't pay. That graffiti art is nothing but a highway to desolation and ruin. And if there's one thing Amir knows more than his fair share about, it's desolation and ruin. And now, as he drives that rented Beamer along the restless freeways of Miami, watching with dread as day turns to night and the lights across the bay fluoresce into their insidious constellation of conspicuous success, Amir wonders what is he gonna do to rectify the DePayne situation? What possible action can he take? Mila, beautiful Mila. Well, Mila's gonna freak, just like Toshi the barman.
Hey, you blind, bro? Look where you're freaking going.
And now Amir knows there's only one thing he can do.
There's only one thing you can do, Amir. You know it, and I know it, bro.
You know it, and I know it.
So Amir goes back, no DePayne. This girl, Mila, that I guess he's like talking to, or I don't know, they're trying to like fake it to each other or something, is standing there. She's like, where's DePayne? He's like, he wasn't there. She's like,
what are you talking about?
I feel as bad about this as you do, Mila.
No, Amir, no, you do not feel as bad about this as I do.
Is it my fault? Is it actually my fault if DePayne flew the coop?
Yes.
Mila.
Did he say where he went? Did he give any indication? A note?
Coelho, calm. Take it easy, baby.
Baby? I'm not your baby. I'm your freaking business partner, and right now, you need to comprehend what's happening here.
Mila.
What's happening is that all of our customers are asking for their $1,000 back.
He's sweating. He's freaking out. There's this chick, Mila, waiting there, trying to look good, but they all look really stupid. They're all just standing there, all alone.
And 5 minutes later, Amir's doing his best to explain what's happened to Toshi. Super pissed, ponytail sporting and wannabe hotshot promoter and part-time barman, Toshi.
And you waited until now to tell me this, Amir?
What can I say? I apologize, but I did everything I said I would. Everything, only DePayne, like...
I checked out of the hotel. I paid for him to be in.
Exactly.
Well, now you got a VIP slot, but you don't got a VIP.
I'm gonna put this right, Toshi.
$5,000, bro.
I know.
$5,000 you owe me and not one customer.
Which is why I'm going out on the street to sell these goddamn tickets, bro.
You trying to make us look ridiculous, Amir? Because you know you embarrassed us, bro. Me and Mila embarrassed us.
And as Amir knows as well as some kids know their catechism, embarrassed is some sort of cardinal sin down here on Ocean Drive. A cardinal sin for which there is absolutely no absolution.
This girl, Mila's there. She looks incredible, okay? She looks like $1 million. She thought that this was gonna be her moment, her night, okay? So she's totally humiliated, standing there.
Mila, I just don't see how I'm responsible for all this.
You promised me you wouldn't screw this up, Amir. You promised me.
Mila.
Like, I can't even look at you.
Mila. Yo, Mila. Yo, Mila.
And now, as Mila strides away, Amir does his best to get his ultra-cool swag on and join them other hustlers on the street.
Okay. Yeah, listen, I got some tickets, man, VIP tonight at Frenzy.
And here's where I, the high-rolling tumbler, get myself what I can only describe as one mother of a good idea.
Yeah, come over this way, yeah? I got some tickets for you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
The name's Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln.
Is that right?
That is exactly right, son. 15 tickets to the VIP section at Frenzy, please.
Excuse me?
15 tickets for the VIP section at Frenzy.
You're kidding, right?
I never kid, young man. Never, ever. In fact, I am known for my not kidding. Now, you do still have those DePayne tickets for tonight at Frenzy, don't you?
Yeah.
But for Amir, there's something about this scrawny old man in his white cotton suit.
Is that?
$15,000, yes.
For real?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
What?
Oh, man, sing it with me, Miami. And Amir's ashen, as now he's hearing voices. But he doesn't let a little oral hallucination stand between him and...
So the old man is like, it's all good. Why don't you just let me pay for the whole thing and it'll be like my VIP area? And Amir's like, what? And the guy's like, yeah, I'll just throw down $15,000 to have this VIP section. And Amir is like, okay.
So Lincoln, huh?
Lincoln.
Oh, like the president.
Like the mall.
Lincoln Mall?
You like the mall?
Sure, hell yeah, I like the mall.
May I speak with you, Amir?
Just 1 second, Mila.
You kids take as long as you need.
This is ridiculous, Amir.
Huh?
How are we supposed to be in a VIP area without a goddamn VIP?
Mr. Lincoln here just paid us $15,000 dirty dollars. As far as I'm concerned, that make him a VIP.
What?
Only question you have to ask yourself, partner, is whether you want to make your cut of that same $15,000 plus tips. Or do you don't?
After tonight, after this, Amir, you and me be done.
There's a lot of models. Miami is full of models.
You all set for champagne, Mr. Lincoln?
Never say no to champagne.
Maybe you could arrange some more champagne, Mila. Could you do that? Would you do that, please?
Just so you're aware, sir, a bottle of champagne is like $1,000.
Then let's have 4. And this is for you, Miss Miller.
$1,000 tip?
I'm getting thirsty.
Back before you know it, Mr. Lincoln.
We haven't met, have we?
Met?
You and I.
Tell me, Amir, what inspires you?
Well, what inspires me is knowing that I make people happy.
By doing this, organizing parties?
You happy, me happy.
And the painting?
Excuse me?
The painting. Your painting. A-OK.
A-O. Who told you about all that?
Didn't you?
Angels. They're everywhere. Same thing with demons.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Sorry.
Someone spoke, but there's nobody here.
Angels. They're everywhere. Same thing with demons. Everywhere. But then you got the demons and spirits that are creative, that are formed from good to bad and from bad to good.
Is this you? Are you doing this?
Well, now. Cannot tell a lie, son.
Excuse me?
Why, I can tune you into all of Miami if you like. See?
With this candle, I summon the spirit of Eligua.
Gabriel on my right hand, Rafael on my left hand, Michael on my back.
It's like I can hear you now talking, but I'm not here.
Who are you, man?
If you don't know me by now.
The refrigerator. The angel in the refrigerator.
Very tight around the wings.
The hell are you doing here?
The hell I'm doing here? Why, I have come to collect, you goddamn welter. And now, the club disappears before Amir's confused and terrified eyes. And from what must be the ceiling, he now sees himself on the floor of frenzy, being hauled into a back office and placed on a scuzzy old sofa by ponytail Toshi and the beautiful Mila.
Get this. Amir is like talking to this guy. They're in this deep conversation. Nobody knows what they're talking about. And out of nowhere, he just keels over. Like straight falls out of his chair onto the floor. I don't know if he had a heart attack or what happened, but he just straight up drops right there. I mean, so who knows what happened?
Mr. Lincoln! Where are you, Mr. Lincoln? You can't just abandon me here, man. You hear me? You can't just disappear.
So I guess you want to know what's happening, right? And what's happening is this.
Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln. Hello? Is anybody out here? Mr. Lincoln!
Amir, my Amir, has gone and crossed over into another dimension. Yeah, you heard that right. Another dimension. Get over it. Because this is Amir Hernandez's story, and you're all damn privileged to get to hear it.
Is there anybody out here? Papa? Is that you, Papa?
And slowly now, from out of the shadow of these swampland trees stretching out of the darkness like enormous negatives of themselves, a woman makes her easy and unhurried approach. A woman Amir thinks he may have seen in a dream sometime.
Sometimes, when you're not feeling well, there's some trauma or something going on in your life. We believe that sometimes a spirit, a loved one will come and maybe try to help you or try to give you some guidance or maybe even try to take you.
Not sure I quite understand, ma'am.
There's certain things that if you don't do in this life, you'll be trapped in between. You won't get to the next life. And when you're trapped in between, you're going to wander for eternity, trapped there.
And this is here, right? This is what I'm being shown? Why aren't you answering me? Ma'am, why aren't you answering me?
Oh, Amir, what have you gone and done?
Am I dead, lady?
And she just stares at him with all these strange and unfamiliar insects swarming all around.
Life never dies. It just travels in its other form around the world, down the street, to another dimension. Because when your spirit travels and sees other spirits, those spirits have already gone to another dimension, so your spirit travels when it leaves this vessel.
Travels where?
The most valuable thing that you could ever have is your self-worth. How you view yourself and how healthy the essence of who you are is. Because houses come and go, right? Money comes and go. But this, once it's extinguished and this vessel dies, your spirit goes on to its next life. And it all comes down to the health of this vessel.
And from out of the darkness of the swamp, there are other voices.
So Amir had a true calling, but he ignored it.
Amir, look at you, man.
You have to go back to being a street artist. You gotta keep doing what you're passionate about no matter what.
Those wall paintings don't amount to anything. Nothing.
Do they not, Emir? Do they not?
You get away from me.
This is how you address us after all I did for you?
All you did for me? You scared the living crap out of me. Flying out of the fridge that day. Opening those wings of yours. You scaring the living crap out of me right now, too.
And what was it you did when you ran away on the street that day? Who was it you met right after seeing me?
Huh?
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten.
Papa. I met Papa.
Yeah, you met Papa.
The gallery was on 36th Street. And then some people were like afraid for me because, Jude, this is a bad neighborhood. And I'm like, well, who lives there? People. How come they live there? So when I cooked, the guy was passing by the alley and then he smelled the food. And he said, who's that? What's that? It's a black guy. And then I'm like, yes, I'm cooking.
And I ate with him in his studio.
Yes, you did, Emir. You ate with Papa Jude in his kitchen.
And then he said, man, you feeding me? You're my dad, man. I never have a dad. You know? So when he's in trouble, he comes to the gallery. So I give him some jobs sometime to clean, to do. That's what I did for him.
My dad, man.
Your dad, man. And what happened then?
I helped out around the studio. Stayed with him.
And I tell him, man, you know, you're intelligent, man. You can walk, you know, so, you know, and he said, yes, I know, Papa Loco, you know, I know, but, you know, I have too much stuff, man. And I said, well, you know, sometimes you need to stop doing something to start something new.
And is that why you brought me here? Is that why you put me through all this?
Nope. I came to collect.
Collect what?
Look.
Huh?
And for a moment, just for a moment, we're back on Collins Avenue, and it's 18 years ago, and Amir is 9. And Amir says...
Whoa, man. Whoa. What are you doing?
And I say I'm hiding out in this refrigerator, trying to get away from a horde of demons trying to laser me bad on Euclid Avenue.
You one of them warrior angels?
Yes, I am, son.
That mean you can help my brother? Because he's sick. He real sick.
How old are you, kid?
9. Now, are you going to help my brother or not? His name's Antoine.
But Antoine isn't sick, is he, Amir? Antoine.
I don't want to play anymore, bro.
Come on, Amir. Antoine isn't sick. He's...
I said I don't want to.
Then you stay here and we leave it at that. Your choice. Hey, nice seeing you again.
Antoine's dead. He's dead and there's nothing I can do for him. He's just dead in the corner. He's just lying there. Lying there like that. Like he's asleep or something. Only he ain't. He ain't asleep. He's...
And I say? What do I say?
You say I will help you, but you gotta promise me something.
And that was?
To honor Antoine and all us other kids living on the street. To do something.
To do something. Yeah. And that, Emir, is a promise you have not kept, have you? Make me that promise again, and I'll get you straight back to Miami.
You get me back to... What happened to DePayne? You know what happened to DePayne?
Oh, DePayne was fortunate enough to receive a private visitation. Behold, DePayne, I said.
And what did he say?
I believe it was something along the lines of... Eek.
Eek?
Yeah, eek. Now, do you want to go back to Miami or don't you?
Amir? Oh, God. No. Amir. Look, Amir, you need to breathe. Please, please, breathe. Breathe. Amir? Are you okay? What the hell happened to you?
Oh, Mila, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So that was a year ago, but get this. 20 minutes ago, I'm sitting in Churchill's, and in walks Amir and Mila. I'm totally blown away. It's like I'm seeing a ghost. I thought this guy was dead. He walks right up to me, and he's like, oh, hey, like it's all good. Like he was never gone. And then he's just like, I need to show you something right now. I mean, what am I gonna say? I was like, okay. So he takes me to Wynwood, and he walks me over to these big walls, and he looks up, and I guess he's basically just showing me that he has painted this mural. And the mural, which is huge, is just like this giant refrigerator with this big-ass angel just coming out of the middle of it.
With this big-ass angel just flying out of the middle of it. A badass angel on a warehouse wall with Antoine and all those other abandoned kids gathered all around him. A furious celestial contradiction to careless and, I'm sorry to say, all too human indifference. A promise finally realized by Amir Hernandez, our Amir, my Amir, a.k.a. A.O.K., graffiti king and poet of the spray can, seer of visions and assistant of angels. Out there in me, Miami. Less a destination than a...
I checked our fridges lately. The angels have checked out. You know, it was too cold. They came down to Miami, they expected warmth, and then they get in the fridge and it's all cold. They said, could it go back up to New York?
Detonation.
In An Angel in Miami by Sebastian Baczkiewicz. The angel was played by Joseph Marcel, Amir by Abraham Popula, Mila by Samantha Dakin, Toshi by Aki Katabe, and also featured Alan Rodriguez and Poor Girl, a.k.a. Tara Long. It was produced and directed by Joby Waldman and is a reduced listening production for BBC Radio 4.